medical issues. There is Association of Women Medical Doctors. They are more organized. Which organization does they have?
The students' applicability to explore thoughtful minds towards women empowerment is in high gear, with non-government organizations laying strategies to directly engage the youth, mostly the girl child, to serve the community at the peak of their knowledge.
Everybody's talking about education. What we need vocation. We have to promote. If we are putting the course units in our university, there will be an element that when you are getting up, you don't become a job seeker, you become a job creator. This is what we want, and this is development.
With 10 universities granted chance to prove the relevance of women representation in society, have actively participated in the inter-university debates spearheaded by CEDA International under the motion Women's Active Participation in Civic and Leadership is a critical engine for development in Uganda.
I'm giving my first point as natural resource endowment. As Uganda, we are endowed with resources. Take an example of Lake Albert. We have oils. We cannot say it is women's active participation that is going to go there and drill those oils. No, we have oils in Lake Albert. We also have copper in Kasese. I'm not seeing women there. Yeah.
Due to the presence of the natural resources, women are all involved. So if you put it on the side of only women that they are drinking the oil, that's out. Men are also involved.
We need technology for development. We see this, the government of Uganda has tried to do this. It is encouraging science, innovation, and creativity.
I would just want to inform the pre-current speaker that apparently we are talking about the women and development in Uganda. We're not talking about the past technology that has come about to improve Uganda. You're talking about tractors, has nothing to do with women and men.
Among the universities, Kampala International University, Mbarara University, Uganda Christian University, Ndeje University, Kampala University, IUIU, Nkumba University, Mutesa One Royal University, Gulu University, Chambogo University engaged in the productive race.
They are very determined to fulfill their goals. Even God himself testifies to that. That when he wanted to save the world, he passed through a woman to give birth to Moses. She really cared for Moses until what? She has talked about Mary giving birth to Jesus. Yes, we know that. But we're talking about development here. How does that develop Uganda?
Currently, the president of Uganda is a male. He's called His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. So the fact that he's a male is unheading the signing of all these policies that are being implemented in Uganda to monitor and progress the development of our country.
But then, he cannot sign on our behalf, on which we are supposed to do what? To be involved.
When you go back home to your houses, what women do, they are the same people who encourage. You know, it's the women. When you're looking at those rallies, we are talking about a critical engine in this case. We are not looking at women as a critical engine. We are saying that it's a multi-dimensional concept.
If a woman is doing more work in the garden and providing towards the agricultural sector, who are you to say that women cannot be the critical engine to development in this country? And agriculture is one of them.
Women are the ones fighting corruption in this country because they are monitoring. So propose that the things that you're complaining about food monitoring or fiscal policy, resource, even the resource exploitation, we need the women. We need the women to be there like Jennifer Musisi so that we can get good roads. Kampala become organized, not disorganized men like vulnerable areas who is a political prostitute.
Unless you come to Uganda today in the last 3 minutes, that's when you support this.
This is also part of a learning process of making active citizens in society, for which they have also been tasked to embrace such initiatives. The president, CEDA International Rehema Kasule, says girl child is key in developing society.
The inter-university debates is really critical to girls' leadership because it cements and gives them a foundation to a critical skill, which is public speaking, communication skills, which a lot of women lack in this country and globally. So by debating, it's a first step to, first of all, self-expression and getting the confidence to speak out, but also, as you saw, they are bringing up ideas which are critical to the development of this country.
Professor Mondo Kagonyera says togetherness brings about positive change in society. Therefore, the girl child must engage in association.
It's extremely important that young people like you do get together and talk about issues and engage in fellowship. Ask one another questions, get experiences. For example, I don't know how many of you know really the kind of suffering the young women of northern Uganda went through during the colonial war. You need to talk to those who were directly impacted to appreciate what happened.
Professor Mondo says that women initiatives have been affected by corruption.
There is nothing wrong with loving money. As long as we wallow in corruption, I can assure you, even if you women take over the power, if you still have corruption among you, we shall not achieve the desired development we are otherwise capable of.
The participants were acknowledged for their roles well presented and were availed awards.
A loyal Sarah.
Yes, I can tell.
Chambogo, IUIU, Gulu University emerged winner of the debate in the first, second and third position respectively. Ivan Kaahwa, UBC News. Ivan Kaahwa, UBC News.